Hi everyone, my name is Isela Hernandez, and today I'm going to be presenting my project over the human system and disease, and I'm going to be focusing in the immune system and diabetes. So what is the immune system? So the immune system, it's a complex network of cells, tissues, organs, and the substance that they make that helps the body fight infections and other diseases. So the immune system response is how when your body recognizes and defends itself against bacteria or viruses, um, and substance that appear foreign and harmful. So it's very important. I don't know if you have heard whenever people or doctors they mention to you that it is very important for you to keep up a good immune system, because the better your immune system is whenever you get sick or whenever something happens to you, whenever you can get a virus or something, the more strong that you have your immune system, the better that you will feel whenever you get sick. So it's very important to always try to eat oranges, water, stay hydrated, exercise daily, and eat healthy. Try to eat healthy. This also helps a lot in with our immune system. So the parts of the immune system. So here, as you can see, I have a picture of all the parts of the immune system and in our body where all of them are located. They all work together, the parts of the immune system, they all work together to protect us from germs and help us get better whenever we get sick. So we have the white blood cells, the lymph node, the spleen, tonsils and adenoids, thymus, bone marrow, skin, stomach, and bowel. So it's very important for us to recognize and know the parts of the immune system and where we have them in our body. So the immune system function. So the immune system can distinguish between a normal, healthy, and unhealthy cells. They recognize a variety of danger cues that they are called danger association patterns that they are abbreviated for DAMPs. Cells may be unhealthy because of the infection. Infection microbes such as viruses and bacteria release another set of signals recognized by the immune system called pathogen-associated molecule pattern, PAMs. So that's how the immune system works and how it functions. So the immune system work together. So we have two different this is how the two immune system work together. One of them, it's called the innate immune system. And this immune system, it's actually inherited to us when we are born. They protect us against harmful germs, parasites such as worms, or cells such as cancer. And how I mentioned, the innate immune system is inherited. And then we have the acquired immune system. For this one, the acquired immune system would help from the innate system. They make special proteins called antibodies to protect our body from a specific invader. So for the antibodies, it can take several days for them to form. And usually whenever how the antibodies form, sometimes whenever we get sick and we drink medicine or we get medicine, the antibodies are formed and it actually protects our body whenever we try to get sick again. So what is diabetes? A disease that occurs when your blood glucose, also called blood sugar, is too high. Blood glucose is the main type of energy we eat. So diabetes, we hear that many people get it or are diagnosed whenever their sugar level is high that I mentioned. So the less sugar we eat, the better it's for our body. So that's what diabetes. So we have different types of diabetes. We have type 1 diabetes, and your body does not make insulin. So some of you might be, what's insulin, right? So insulin, it's after we eat carbohydrates, they break down into the glucose, a sugar that is the body's primary source of energy. So the glucose then enters the bloodstream. The process responds by producing insulin, which allows glucose to enter the body cells to provide energy, store excess glucose for energy. So for the one for type 1 diabetes, your body does not make insulin, like I already explained what insulin does and how insulin it's made. So your immune system attacks and destroys the cells in your pancreas that make insulin. So for type 1 diabetes, this is more common between children and young adults. And then we have type 2 diabetes, and your body does not make or use insulin well. People can develop this diabetes at any age. And this is the most common diabetes that people get diagnosed, or that people, whenever they have diabetes, they usually have a type 2 diabetes. And even though it says that it's very common between any ages, it is also very common between middle age and older people. So then we have the gestational diabetes. This diabetes develop in some women when they are pregnant. If you have gestational diabetes, you have a great chance of developing type 2 diabetes. So this diabetes, many women when they're pregnant, they get diagnosed with gestational diabetes. So it's very important to them to keep their body healthy, so that when the baby is born, usually when the baby is born, the diabetes goes away. But if it depends how the blood sugar levels of the blood sugar are. And so it's very important for women, when if they are diagnosed with this type of diabetes, for them to try to eat more healthy, stay on the sugar low, and but after the baby is born, this diabetes goes away. So these are the three types of diabetes, and type 2 is the most common. So why diabetes weakens your immune system? So over here, these are the reasons why diabetes weaken your immune system. If you have diabetes, have you heard or know someone that has diabetes? So diabetes impairs the ability of white blood cells to reach the site of infection. And also chronic hyperplasia slows down the perfusion of blood through blood vessels. And high glucose levels limit and deregulate neutrophil synthesis. Also, diabetes leads to decreased complement response, and then the high blood sugar offers bacteria the perfect environment to thrive and grow. So we have over here 5 reasons why diabetes weakens our immune system. So here are some ways to stay protective if we have diabetes, or if someone that has diabetes. Even if these also are very important for people who don't have diabetes, because it would help you not get diabetes. So if they have diabetes, always take your prescribed medicines on time, eat healthy, a balanced diet, avoid high calorie junk, watch your weight, exercise regularly, and stay hydrated. So when it's very important, some people, whenever they have diabetes, whenever their doctor tells them to have a healthy diet, a balanced diet, to stay away from all the sugar foods that have a high sugar, like donuts, chocolate, and especially like any junk food. Some of them, they try to avoid certain meat, like red meat, and also they need to exercise regularly, drink a lot of water. This will help them stay protected and keep their diabetes at a normalized. So here are my 2 questions. So question number 1, how many parts of the immune system? So how many parts do we have in the immune system? And number two, which is the most common type of diabetes? So that was my PowerPoint, the end of my presentation, and thank you.